Good evening and welcome to Los Alamitos High School Gymnasium. Hi, it's the LATV Game of the Week. I'm Larry Strother, Mark Broadman. Tonight we're going to watch Los Al Griffins try to go to 7-0 in the Sunset League. With us tonight, joining us on our pregame show, Eddie Quartermarsh. Eddie, you guys have already beaten Huntington Beach, and it got a little closer than it probably hoped it would be the last time.
Yeah, they came back. They hit a flurry of three-pointers to make it a lot closer than it was. We played 29 really good minutes of basketball last time. We need to put 32 here together tonight.
It looks like the team has kind of found a groove. It's like everybody's settled into their rotation. All the subs are coming in playing really well.
Yeah, they are. Guys are understanding their roles. It's a time of the season where they've had plenty of opportunity to prove themselves. They understand the subbing rotations. They understand where they're going to get their shots. I'm real pleased with where we are, but this is going to be a really
it's a time of the season where they've had a big game because we're giving Mark his own microphone here to ask you a question.
The subbing rotations.
Coach, Huntington Beach comes in as a very talented and athletic team. Who are the players that we need to keep an eye on for the Oilers?
Well, they go by their point guard.
Big game because we're giving Mark his own microphone here to ask you a question.
Coach, Huntington Beach comes in as a very talented and athletic team. Who are the players that we need to keep an eye on for the Oilers?
And they got a post player. They go by their point guard. Guys who are very scary at all times. He's a real good creator, and when they're on, they're driving, get guys going. They have two phenomenal guards, Scorich and Tendring, and they got a post player who can score. They have four guys who are very scary at all times offensively, and when they're on, they're driving things away from them.
Last game we saw when Emmons was playing, he had almost like 4 steals in the first minute of the game.
Point guard, we'll put Chad on. He's a great off-ball defender. See what we can do to maybe take up some of the driving things away. Body language very well.
Last game we saw when Emmons was playing, he had almost like 4 steals in the first minute of the game. Well, thanks for joining us before the game. We'll get back to your team right now. And good luck today.
He reads passing lanes very well. He reads
language
body language very well.
Coming into the game, it's going to be a must-win for Huntington Beach.
Another effort like he did the other
night.
There's
no doubt Huntington Beach, if
they want
a
chance
at trying to get the Sunset League title, they're going to need to beat the Griffins tonight.
All right, Mark, coming into the game, it's going to be a must-win for Huntington Beach.
So obviously, there's no doubt Huntington Beach, if they want a chance at trying to get the Sunset League title, they're going to need to beat the Griffins tonight.
Mountain Valley is lurking in the shadows there at 3-3, but Huntington and Edison go at it on Friday night. So
otherwise, it's going to be them and Edison fighting it out for second place. No doubt, it's a big week for Huntington Beach.
Record as well. Mountain Valley is lurking in the shadows there at 3-3, but Huntington and Edison go at it on Friday night.
They're 6-0. They're head and shoulders above the rest of the Sunset League.
Big week for
they've got a home game tonight against the Oilers. Get a split. Best case go 2-0. The Griffins are well on their way. They're 6-0. They're head and shoulders above the rest of the Sunset League.
They do that.
And they've got a home game tonight against the Oilers.
Los Al TV Game of the Week. Los Alamitos versus Huntington Beach. We'll be back with a national anthem, the introduction of the starting lineups. Right after they can't finish any worse than third if they do that. Anyway, it's going to be a good night of action ahead of us. The Los Al TV Game of the Week. Los Alamitos versus Huntington Beach. We'll be back with the national anthem, the introduction of the starting lineups. Right after this.
Around, huh? I'll show her. Let's go, Joe. Playing around, huh? Let's go, Joe.
Clean out your garage and sell Play It Again Sports with gently used sports and fitness gear. Clean out your garage and sell Play It Again Sports with gently used sports and fitness gear.
That's where McNally Electric's new website can help. Its practical and simple layout, along with its amazing search engine, allows you to sort by lighting type, style, dimension, and other factors that could help you with your decision. Of course, McNally Electric's lighting consultants are always ready along with its amazing search engine. Visit our showroom in Los Alamitos, where we have a selection of over 200 vendors and other factors that could help you with your decision. Of course, McNally Electric's lighting consultants are always ready to assist you at any time. Visit our showroom in Los Alamitos, where we have a selection of over 200 vendors. We have what you're looking for. McNally Electric, affordable, quality lighting.
All right, welcome back to the gymnasium. Just in time for the singing of our national anthem by Los Al Jr. Nicole Barker.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed? at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Very nice job by Los Al Jr. Nicole Barker, a member of the show choir, sound effects group, and also the daughter of Los Al math teacher, David Barker.
Wow, very talented young lady.
Stepped out there calmly under the lights, saw the pressure, no problem for her. Getting ready for the introduction of the starting lineups. We'll start with, obviously, Huntington Beach as the visitors, coming here into the Los Al Gym, where the Griffins are 6-0 so far in this Sunset League season. And the winners of 10 straight Sunset League championships. First one out is Rory Aldana, who's the starting point guard for Los Alamitos for Huntington Beach, and then Blake Scorch, a very prolific scorer. There's Brian Ort, 6'2" forward, senior. Harley Reuter, 6'5" junior forward. And the fifth starter is number 41, another 6'4" junior forward, junior guard, Andrew Tenbrink.
And now for your Los Alamitos Griffins.
And here are the Griffins.
Number 3, guard, senior, 6'1", Jack Emmons. Number 11, guard, senior, 6'0", Chad Kuski. Number 21, forward, senior, 6'4", Ryan Hurst. Number 34, senior, center, 6'7", Zach Radner. And number 5, the captain, guard, senior, Chris Capano.
All right, there are the introductions of the both teams. Huntington Beach, coached by Fabian Luna. They are 4-2 in league play, 13-10 overall. And the Griffins, coach Eddie Quartermarsh.
Griffins going with their usual starting five, no surprise there. For Huntington Beach, let's keep an eye on number 33, Reuter, and number 3, Aldana. Aldana, the point guard, number 3. Everything goes through him. And their big guy, 6'5", 195 junior, number 33, Reuter.
But jumping's going to be 6'4". He's listed as a guard. Andrew Tenbrink, Coach Kerry Kutzke of Los Al, assistant coach, said that he plays like Dirk Nowitzki. Big guy. Likes to put up from outside.
Huntington Beach opening up in a man-to-man defense.
Capano. There's Emmons for 3. No. Reuter went over the back of Zach Radner to knock it out of bounds.
Yeah, Jack Emmons got a nice open 3 there to start the game. Just a bit off center.
Emmons, Capano. Ryan Hurst inside for 2. Oilers quickly up the court. Harley Reuter with 2. Last time these two teams played, it was 68-61. Looks like it might be that way again.
Bombs away with a 3 from downtown.
Tenbrink fouled. Foul's going against Capano. Ball's going to go out of bounds to Huntington Beach. Tenbrink quickly inside. Radner had his hands on it. Radner knocks that one away again. And Huntington Beach comes down with it. Tenbrink over to Aldana. Aldana with 3.
Wow. Both teams coming out on fire here. Huntington Beach, 2 passes and a shot. Going to have a high-scoring affair here tonight.
5-5. Only a minute and a half, not even a minute and a half into the action here. Radner looks inside to Hurst, but it went off of the rim.
That's not the pass they were looking for, but it was the play they were looking for. A little high-low.
Reuter turns on Radner. Good defense. Pulls off the baseline. Aldana being guarded by Kutzke.
There's 2 teams in the Sunset League that can give the Griffins a game. Edison and Huntington Beach. And by the looks of the first almost 2 minutes of the game, Huntington Beach is a very athletic team. They can definitely run with the Griffins.
Many of the Griffin coaching staff and players felt that Huntington Beach was the second best team in the league next to themselves, although Edison was the league favorite. But Edison's more of a 2-man team.
Yeah, they are. They are all about their 2 guys, Foster and Drayon Butler.
First, a little fadeaway. Does he get the roll? No, he doesn't. Aldana with the rebound, quickly trying to bring it up the court, and Emmons is going to be called for the foul. Couldn't quite get position in front of him. That's the 3rd team foul on Los Al. First on Emmons. Aldana being guarded by Kutzke. Give the ball at the back of his leg, but recovers over to Ork. Capano steals it. Capano one-on-one with a land. Does he get the roll? No. Kutzke tries to get it. Can't hold it and bring it in.
It's normally a shot Capano can convert on.
Griffins.
Full court press here, and
as they've done all year.
2-2-1 trapping here in the corner.
They love to get the steals, but if they just tire out the defense or the offense, that's all they really care about too. Aldana into the corner. Aldana gets the ball back. Radner steps up. That leaves him. Reuter open underneath, and he puts it away.
It's a nice looking soft touch there by the 6'5" junior.
Harley Reuter with his 4th point of the game. Capano being guarded by Blake Skorich. All 5 of the Huntington Beach players have scored 20 points in the game at one point or another. Radner gets the rebound. He's held down by Reuter.
That's good. That's going against Radner. That's a good call. Zach was pushing off as he went up for the rebound. If we had a little instant replay, we'd be able to see that.
Hurst to Emmons. Emmons with a lay-in. Quick turnover.
There's that full court trap working for the Griffins.
Nice pass from Ryan Hurst. He's pointed out many times. Very good passing big man for Los Alamitos. There's Aldana. Couldn't go up after it went under, but he gets the rebound, puts it up, and the foul is going to go against Hurst.
That's all hustle on the part of Rory Aldana, missing the layup on the front side, getting the rebound, and going with the left-hand reverse.
5 points for Rory Aldana. 6-0 point guard.
So far, the pregame hype on 3 and 33 for the Oilers is coming true with Aldana and Reuter.
Aldana looking to give the Oilers a 3-point lead. He doesn't. He's long. Pat Scully comes into the game. He'll take over the point guard positions. Capano goes down to a shooting guard, scoring guard position. Michael Mason also checks in. Missed a lot of action early in the season, but he's healthy now. Five seconds of the shot clock. Emmons for three from the baseline.
Tough shot. And he nails the three at the shot clock buzzer.
Oilers quickly up the court. Emmons knocks it free, dives into the out of bounds to try and save it, but can't.
Well, he's fun to watch, Jack Emmons. He's their #1 defender, and as we're watching on the offensive side, he can hit him.
Lothal fans right there getting on Andrew Tinbrink. That's one of the things that the coaches love about this gym. It gives them Lothal principal Grant Lipton, though, trying to emphasize the spirit of sportsmanship. Tinbrink, no. Emmons comes away with a loose ball, up the court quickly, back to Hurst. Hurst goes up, and he's fouled.
Watching Principal Litfin over there talking to the row 1 supporters, the student section, the home court advantage group. Cody Paul, Dylan Lagarde.
Most of them remember
Garrett
the sports teams.
Joe Locker.
And then if you go down to the girls' side, Iki Pokapala, Corey Meacham, Dominic Banks from the girls' soccer team, Callie Taylor. Many will be signing letters of intent. They actually signed them today. They're having a ceremony tomorrow. Hurst makes a free throw.
Back to the game, Hurst. Was having more fun watching the student section there. Get on the Oiler guy taking it out of bounds.
One of the great things about this gym is that you can see stuff like that.
It's the pit.
It is the pit. Lothal's version of Duke.
Yeah.
Rory Aldana. Griffins have gone sagged into his zone. Tinbrink to the hoop. Yes. He makes his first basket of the night. Michael Mason, short jumper. Off the feed from Capano. .248 left in the quarter. Tinbrink inside to Reuter, knocked away by Emmons. Griffins already have 4 players who have scored points. Jack Emmons is coming out. James Noble is checking in for him. The junior guard, 6'0". Mason harassing the pass. Blake Scorch misses a long jumper.
Going to be a push-off foul there on Harley Reuter.
It's Reuter's second foul. No, excuse me, his first. I thought he had a foul earlier against Radner and one against Radner, who had a second foul, and Eddie Quarterbarch has a rule, 2 fouls, and you are out of the first half. Ryan Hurst on top to Scully. Scully's got it by Brian Ort. To the hoop, Scully. He's fouled by Reuter.
It's a nice penetration move there by Patrick Scully down the left side. Going to the line, shooting 2.
Looks like Mason Luna is going to come in.
Patrick Scully, a 3-year varsity player for the Griffins.
In and out. So Mason Luna checks in for Harley Reuter. Mason Luna, a 6'4" sophomore. Huntington Beach is going to have some height over the next couple of years.
Yeah.
Scully makes the second. Los Al leads 15-11, 2:16 left in the first quarter. A lot of action so far. A long pass across to Luna. Tinbrink. Number 13, that is Richard Pham, who's also checked into the game. Pham going against Wes Mitter. And James Noble knocks that one away. Goes out of bounds. Ball's going to go back to Huntington Beach. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. 1:56 left in the first quarter.
One thing Coach Quartermarsh does a very good job, and that is working the bench into the game. He's got 10 players now that have played in the first 6 minutes of the game.
Tyler Given is also checked in, so we have a whole new lineup in at this point. Yep. There's the shot clock down to 1. And Aldana gets the roll. (15-14) is our score. Griffins by 1. Noble back to Mason. He's trying to go outside, inside. Mitter for 3. Wes Mitter, first shot, first point.
Mitter, one of the better outside shooters for the Griffins, not afraid to take that shot. Started his career at Mater Dei when he was a freshman.
He is the leading outside shooter, leading three-point shooter for Los Al. Coming into the final minute of play here in the first quarter. Mason overplays, knocks the ball out of bounds. Huntington Beach will have it with 13 seconds left on the shot clock. 54.5 seconds left in the quarter. Aldana's going to have the inbound pass. He looks deep to Pham. Pham back to Aldana. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Guarded by Mitter. Aldana around the screen. Kicks it over to Tenbring. Tenbring. No, he can't buy one tonight. And Ort gets the rebound. And Huntington Beach called timeout there before a jump ball could be called. Eddie Quartermarsh is wondering. Not at all happy with the call, under distress right there.
Felt like maybe there should have been a foul there on the other guy for swinging the elbows, protecting the ball. One thing you're not allowed to do is you can get the elbows out, but once you start letting them fly, they're going to call you. And they did not call it on the other player that time.
So far, this game is what we expected.
Yeah, it's an entertaining game. A couple of what I would say are pretty evenly matched teams. So as long as the Oilers can keep hitting a decent percentage, they're going to stay in this game.
.33 seconds left on the shot clock. 37 in the quarter. Aldana inbounds, throws it deep. Kind of a lame duck pass. Mitter to Mason, and they get the lay-in out of there. Mason with his 4th point. 28 seconds left. The shot clock is off. 20-14, Los Al. Tenbrink surrounded by Mitter. Given knocks it away. Scully brings it up. 17 seconds left. And Mason Luna is going to be called for the foul. 15.2 seconds left in the quarter. James Noble has it. Back to Michael Mason in the corner of Pat Scully. 11 seconds left. He drives. He pulls up for the 10-footer. Short. Given keeps it alive. Given gets it. Goes up. Nice little shot. Yes. Tyler Given. 3 seconds left. He gets it. Aldana with a long one.
That's a good first quarter for the Griffins. Some nice shooting from the outside. Good second shots by the big guys in low.
7 points. 7 players scored points in that quarter.
Well, when you can roll in 5 guys on the bench in the first quarter, you're giving your starters a lot of breaks. So it's.
Here at center court, we have some of the NJB cheerleaders. Is this?
Or maybe even the FNL cheerleaders.
The FNL cheerleaders. This is football. Yes, they're starting football next week, aren't they?
That's right. Spring football is alive and well.
I didn't know they had winter uniforms.
These are the Spring 2012 Friday Night Lights cheerleaders.
Conveniently under the direction of Nita Paget, who is also the Booster Club president here at Los Al.
Nita's everywhere. Nita Paget and Annette Morris do a wonderful job with these FNL cheerleaders. They cheer on Friday nights. They do other special events and programs as well throughout the year.
And Nita's over there congratulating all the people who will listen because nobody made a mistake or started crying. It's a good night.
It's a good night.
Maybe the Huntington Beach coach, the way it's going for his team right now. It's like he's telling his assistant coaches, two times down the court, we turn the ball over on inbound passes. What is this?
Yep.
22-14 is our score.
Huntington Beach is going to have to cut down on the turnovers in the second quarter if they want to stay in this game. The Griffins are just too deep and too powerful to be turning the ball over.
Last time the two teams met, Tinbrink. Last time the two teams met, Los Al built up a 16-point lead.
And that's that
second half,
kid.
and that got cut to 9 points rather quickly. So, Wes Mitter, yes. I think Mitter has gotten much more comfortable in the Sunset League season.
Well, he's catching and shooting. He's not thinking about it after he gets the ball, and that's what I like to see. Get it and shoot it.
He knows that the roles are going to be there. He's going to get his playing time. He's not worried that if he misses, it's going to come out.
Yeah, and that's one thing I've noticed about the Griffins, that they've really matured as a team. Who's ever open is taking the shots. They're not thinking twice about it. Just catch and shoot, catch and shoot.
Tyler Given back to Nobles. He's guarded by Blake Scorch. He goes to the hoop. Mason. Good rebound there, Michael Mason.
Michael Mason, he's so long and so athletic.
6 points for him. He and Mitter are tied for the Griffins' leading scorers so far. Into the corner to Aldana. Rory Aldana, the point guard, guarded by Mason. Aldana goes baseline, throws it back to Ort.
Yeah, they're filling it up as well.
Excuse me, that is Mason Luna. Scully.
Wow. Yeah, it's just a beautiful play there by Patrick Scully, bringing it up the court, looking to make a pass. But the lane's wide open, takes it to the left, shoots it with the left, draws the foul.
Kind of like you used to do it, right? In the City League?
Something like that. Yeah. If Huntington Beach wants to stay in this game, they're going to have to play way better defense. Their offense looks fine. It's their defense that really has some gaps in it.
10-point lead. Scully looking to make it 11, and he does. 30-19, 6:24 left in the first half. Scores to Tinbrink. Tinbrink over to Mason Luna. Back to Tinbrink. Taking over the point duties that Aldana has come out of the game.
Griffin's in a 2-3 zone.
Ryan Hurst gets his hand on the shot by Luna. Scully over to Mitter. He's guarded by number 1. That's Ryan Morrissey. Ryan Hurst tries to sneak one in there, but can't do it. Tinbrink bringing the ball up.
Finger roll there by Ryan Hurst. Did not draw anything.
Blake scores, back to Tinbrink. Tinbrink with the top of the key, no. Mason with another rebound. Los Al looking to extend the lead to 13 right now. Scully, back to Hurst. Over to James Noble. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Tinbrink drops back. Noble almost makes him pay, but it goes in and out. Mason can't grab that rebound. Tinbrink brings the ball up for Huntington Beach. Stops at the top of the key. Mitter guarding him. Inside. Harley Reuter. Back to Tinbrink. Inside to Reuter. Blocked by Mason. But no. Yes, jump ball. And possession arrow is going to go over to Los Alamitos.
good defense there by Michael Mason, not drawing the foul, just keeping his feet on the ground, hand on the ball.
Coach Fabian Luna does not agree with the call by the referees, who are Rick Turner and Frank Backlard. The call was made by Rick Turner. Jack Emmons and Chris Capano check back into the contest. Capano going against Skorich. Mason guarded by Reuter. Scully. Capano, skip pass over to Emmons. Emmons with a fadeaway jumper, he's short. Mason keeps it alive, but Huntington Beach runs down with it. Tenbrink quickly to Reuter.
Whoa. Nice to see the slam of the junior.
That's the third time Reuter has snuck down the court after a rebound. Foul's going against Ryan Hurst. Tyler Gibbons going to check in for Hurst. And the quarter mark rule comes into effect right here. 2 fouls, and you are out for the half, as we said earlier. Fortunately, Los Al has some depth on this team. .56 left in the first half. To Aldana. Over to Reuter. Reuter swings around on Mason, goes to the hoop. Mason blocks him from behind. Capano pushing it up the court for Los Al. Back to Scully. Scully to Tyler Gibbon. Inside to Michael Mason. Mason with a short jumper. Doesn't get the roll. We're going to have a push.
Nice ball movement by the Griffins there. Swinging it around to the top and then drop it in low to 32, Michael Mason. He's playing a heck of a first half, Michael Mason. Just a junior. We'll see him next year.
I think Mason's actually a senior. He's part of that crew that came up. Scully, Capano.
Thought he had a redshirt
Emmons.
year in there, but I guess not.
He did from his injuries. If that counted in high school, you're absolutely right. Anyway, the foul's going against Tyler Gibbon right there. There's the Khalil Asali for the first time tonight.
Yeah.
Coming in for Gibbons, who has his second foul, I believe. Griffin's going smaller right now. Chad Kutzke checks in for James Noble. Capano back to Kutzke. Asali. Griffin's so small right now. .15 seconds on the shot clock. There's Emmons. Khalil Asali, who's a good outside shooter. Capano drives to the hoop. He's blocked. He gets the ball. Somehow he steals that ball back. I have no idea how he did that against Reuter.
Pure determination, and that's just bad defense by the Oilers.
Chris Capano sneak in there, get his first basket of the game. He is the Griffins' leading scorer, but he doesn't force his shots.
Got that all on effort. All on effort.
2:45 left. Los Alamitos with a 9-point lead. 32-23. Blake Skorich throws it away. A little out of control. Tried to get it over to Harley Reuter, but led him a little too far. .32-23 is our score. 2:32 is Capano. Yo-yoing the ball against Skorich. Top of the key. Back to Chad Kutzke. Inside to Mason. Going against Reuter. Kutzke. To Emmons. Emmons. Spin move. Goes back. No. Doesn't get the roll. Tenbrink with the rebound. Quickly up to Reuter. And knocked away by Asali.
Good hustle play by Asalier, getting back on defense.
Reuter once again getting up the court very quickly, and they look for him right away. All right, we're going to see Khalid Washington for the first time in the game.
He's 6'3", sophomore.
Starting to get a lot more time. Reuter from outside, air ball. Griffin fans will be very generous in letting him forget about that, I'm sure. Maybe not. Capano goes to the hoop. Foul's going to be on Tenbrink.
You know, for those of you watching at home, just watching Chris Capano take the ball to the hole is exactly how he's getting his points. It's how he's getting foul, and it's all on sheer determination.
He's always under control.
Fights his way through the lane, hangs onto the ball.
32-23, a minute 41 left here in the first half. Capano makes his first free throw. That's his third point of the night. Tenbrink was called for the foul. That's his second foul of the game. Capano makes them both. He now has 4 points. Los Alamitos has an 11-point lead. They're staying in their zone, but they get the long arms of Khalid Washington up front. Ryan Morrissey. Capano to Washington. Back to Asalier. Asalier trying to take advantage of the deflection. Didn't quite work. Huntington Beach brings it up. Coming up on 1 minute left. Inside to Harley Reuter. Nice pass to Morrissey, but he can't convert the lay-in. Mason with the rebound. Foul's going to go on Morrissey. He's another underclassman,
yeah,
he's a 6'1" sophomore guard.
Just a sophomore. Huntington Beach has got a couple of sophomores.
Well, sophomores, a couple of juniors, all getting good playing time.
Yeah.
They're going to be strong next year. Next couple of years, probably.
Yeah, when you look at Huntington Beach, they got the 6'5" Harley Reuter and the 6'4" Tenbrink, both contributing significantly here in the first half. They'll be both back next year.
Michael Mason long. Had a chance for a 1-on-1. 45 seconds left in the first half. Aldana. Over to Morrissey. Aldana over to Skorich. Back to Aldana. Inside to Tenbrink. 17 seconds. Tenbrink back to Morrissey. Emmons is on Aldana as we come down on 10 seconds. Aldana goes to the hoop. Mason knocks the ball away. But Huntington Beach gets it back as Brian Ort took it away from Khalil Asalier. Found himself caught in traffic. Tenbrink.
Short.
Short again. 2 seconds left. Emmons at half court. He got it? No. A little short.
Just off center.
All right. Not a bad first half, Mark.
Entertaining first half. Both teams running up and down the court, getting a lot of good looks. Huntington Beach just turned the ball over way too many times for them to stay up with the Griffins. Griffins are a very good team, and if you're going to knock off the first place Sunset League team, you can't turn the ball over like they did.
A lot of those turnovers have a lot to do with the Griffin defense, though, which has been really, actually very good. All those 4 guards are about the same size, are all really quick. Their hands are always in your face of the defenders.
Right.
And Emmons especially, but Kutzke right there on that front line of defense, his long arms. So. All right, what do we got here, Mark? Somebody you're familiar with?
It's NJB night here at Los Alamitos High School, so we're going to have 2 NJB teams playing a little scrimmage game here at halftime. We've got the 5th, 6th grade Bruins, and I believe it's going to be the Trojans or a collection of players.
It's a hodgepodge of NJB players here, as we know. Mark's got to take off his announcing helmet. While we're waiting for the game to get underway, we have been so enthralled with all the action here. Let's take a chance to thank some of the people who make this broadcast possible. First up for us, Mark Cole and CI Solutions. They're providing card technology solutions since 1994. Identity cards, photo identifications, access control, visitor management, whatever the issues, CI Solutions can help you. And Kim Archer, First Team Real Estate. If you have some home selling questions, give Kim a call. Both Kim and Mark are Los graduates. Kim's class of 84, I believe. Somewhere around there. And before the NGB game starts, also want to thank Dan Turan, CPA. Dan likes to help any local group. If you have fundraising challenges, give him a call. And for every client referred to Dan, they'll donate 25% of his tax preparation fees to your program. And he'll match last year's fees. That's right. You pay the same as last year, and 25% of it is placed into, like, if you call right now and say boys basketball, they'll place it into the boys basketball. But your organization can have the same offer. So don't commit a foul, pass on the big firms, and assist Dan Turan with raising funds for Los Al High basketball. Have any questions, give Dan a call. 562-795-5022. All right, here we go. They're trying to organize all the NGB guys. Looks like one of the teams didn't show up, huh? NGB has been a local institution, right, Mark? Since how long? Got all the people stopping by our table as we're trying to talk on the air. Mike Moore, one of the all-time top scorers at Los Alamitos High School. But local NJB started around 1986, 87, and it was an offshoot of the old Youth Athletic Association. Mark, I'm talking to you.
Sorry, we had to get the NJB halftime show going, and now we've got an all-star team versus the Bruins, Division II, 5th and 6th grade.
Who coaches the Bruins, Mark?
Gary Marsh is at the helm of the Bruins.
Oh, okay. Gary Marsh, longtime active player and coach around here. I know him in softball.
Yeah, different Marsh, though.
Oh, well, it was good. I tried for a segue. Yeah, didn't quite work. Okay.
And his son is number 3, Michael Marsh. He'll be pitching for the Bronco Angels this spring.
Let me guess. You have a close relationship to that team?
Yeah, we.
Are you coaching LAYB again?
I am coaching, and Michael Marsh will be my ace younger pitcher.
How many years have you been coaching?
Oh, that's a good question.
LAYB now, Mark.
Maybe 10 straight years.
Okay. That's a lot of team meals.
It's a lot of practices.
A lot of practices. A lot of calls from parents.
The reason why my shoulder is completely shot.
All right, he threw it to the over to the referee.
Sure. It's a terrible pass.
Let's get on him. We'll get phone calls from parents. Your referee is wearing a jersey. They're confused.
The referees, Connor Crowley and Mr. Harwood over there, are NJB alumni, now playing basketball for the freshman team here at Los Al.
All right, well, I know the intensity. I know we're going to get a lot of phone calls, but we're going to probably stop production of this while we give our crew a chance to take a quick break. But when we come back, it's going to be more of Los Alamitos High School basketball. The Griffins taking on Huntington Beach. We'll get back in just a few minutes.
Quit playing around and clean out the garage.
Quit playing around, huh? I'll show her. Let's go, Joe.
Clean out your garage and sell Play It Again Sports, your gently used sports and fitness gear.
Lissac Insurance Services has been serving your area for over 20 years. Our friendly staff will work with you to come up with a policy that works best for you. We work with Mercury, Safeco, Progressive, Fireman's Fund, and the Hartford. We offer coverage for auto and home insurance for homeowners, condos, and renters. We also offer commercial and business insurance, including commercial property, general liability, and more. Call Worthington Lissac Insurance Services at 562-795-5744.
All right, we are back here at the Los Alamitos High School Gymnasium. We're on the LATV Game of the Week. The Griffins are leading Huntington Beach 34-25 in a game that is a must-win game for Huntington Beach and a really like-to-get-a-win game for Los Alamitos.
Yeah, well, Huntington Beach comes in 4-2. The Griffins are 6-0, so do the math, and the Oilers need a win tonight and follow that up with a win against Edison on Friday of this week, and they're right back in the hunt. But one thing we noticed about the Oilers in the first half, they're a very athletic team. They shoot the ball well, but their defense was sloppy, and they're turning the ball over way too much.
Take a look at the scorebook for the first half. We have Griffins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players scoring, all pretty evenly. Ryan Hurst had 4, Chad Kutzke 3, Jack Emmons 5. Michael Mason leads the scores with 6. Pat Scully 4. Wes Mitter also had 6 on 2 3-pointers. Tyler Gibbon 2. Chris Capano 4.
Yeah, Griffin's got a lot of help from their bench. Mitter coming off, hitting a couple of threes. Michael Mason, big impact in the first half. Probably his best game so far this year. As far as the first half came in, a lot of rebounds and a handful of points there to help the Griffins.
Yeah, the Griffins actually got more points from their bench, 18 points out of the bench, than they did off the starters.
Yeah, well, Coach Quartermarsh plays that bench half the first half as well, so it's pretty much an even rotation of his top 10, 12 players.
Leading the way for Huntington Beach was Ryan Aldana, who almost had the follow-up right there. Brian Ort came down with the rebound there. And the foul was on Chad Kutzke. The ball's going to go out of Huntington Beach. The ball was on the floor. 34-25 is our score. As we said earlier, a win tonight. Clinched the tie for at least third place and a CIF spot for Los Alamitos.
3 teams will get into the postseason out of the Sunset League.
Ryan Hurst with the rebound, Tenbrink. Normally scoring 15, 18 points a game, only has 5 in this contest so far. Inside to Zach Radner, who had to leave early with some foul trouble, but he gets 2 right there.
Big guy throws one in.
Inside out with Hurst going to Radner. Tenbrink looks. Emmons got his hand on the ball right there. Capano ahead. Got hit from behind. Eddie Quartermarsh wants the call. So does Capano, but it's not there. Tenbrink takes it to the hole. Foul's called on Ryan Hurst, and it's going to be called on the dribble, not a shot. I'm kind of surprised at that.
Interesting call there. It looked like he was in the act of shooting the ball there.
Frank Backlers with the original call. Eddie Quartermarsh talking about the foul or non-call at the other end of the court.
Both coaches getting on the referees a little bit. Coach Quartermarsh on the pass down the court. The other guy on the...
A Rashomon moment where they both have 2 different interpretations of what happened. Ryan Harley Reuter going to go to the line. He scored 6 points in that first half, all on fast break lay-ins. Kind of not quite cherry picking because he just got down the court faster than everybody. Got an air ball on his last free throw.
Not on that one, nothing but net.
An air ball of a different sort. Successful one for himself. Reuter going for his 8th point, and he succeeds. Got the lead inside of 10 points right now. 36-27, 6:40 left in the third quarter. Michael Mason. Capano. Inside to Zach Radner trying to turn on Tenbrink. Goes up and he gets kind of an odd roll, but he'll take it. That's his second basket of the half. Capano to Tenbrink. Emmons with another tip pass. Kutzke. Capano, yes!
Griffins come out on fire in the second half, and once again the Oilers defense is really letting them down.
Huntington Beach coaches are telling Tenbrink, you gotta fake him, They're just making the pass, and Emmons is too quick.
Griffins are really playing well. And then here in a minute or so, he's going to run 5 new fresh legs out there and really put the hammer to the Oilers.
It just wears on you having those fresh legs come at you time after time, and really no lack of production. No.
Right, and the next 5 players that he brings in are as quick as the starting 5. So you got no slippage. And that's going to be that's what the Griffins are going to hang their hat on the rest of the Sunset League, and as they head into CIF, it's the ability to wear teams down with 10 guys that can play hard and that can play fast.
Earlier today, a little more Los Alamitos action. The boys soccer team defeated Huntington Beach 3-1. Evan Bacani, the sophomore forward, had a goal and 2 nice assists to junior Ozzy Yanez. Have a chance to watch that team. They're really exciting and fun to watch. The Griffin girls go up against Newport Harbor tomorrow at Laurel. That's if you're watching this game at 11 o'clock of tonight. Tenbrink.
Nice penetration move to the hole.
40-29. 5:49. Huntington Beach going to a zone. 1-2-2. Cross to Kutzke. Good recovery there by Harley Reuter. Emmons. Back to Kutzke. Inside to Michael Mason on the baseline. To Radner. Skorich thought he got his hand on the ball. So did Fabian Luna. Frank Backwards did not agree. Skoric's first foul. That's the first team foul for Huntington Beach. Los Al has 3. That's why Hurst is on the bench. He got his 3rd foul. Radner takes it strong to the hoop. That's going to be another foul against Reuter.
Griffins have a really potent offense. The quick guards that can score from the outside, and then the big guys, Mason and Zach, create a lot of problems down low.
Radner gets his 5th point. He's long. Radner over the back, not called. To the dismay of the Huntington Beach coaching staff. Aldana to Skorich. To Ort. Back to Skorich. Griffins are back in a man-to-man, alternating. Zone man-to-man, zone man-to-man. Different circumstances. Inbounds are after a basket. Aldana to Ort. Trying to get some room against Radner. Capano up quickly to Kutzke. Kutzke with a set shot. Yes! 5 points for Chad Kutzke. Tenbrink to the hoop.
They turned the corner a little bit on Chad. He could have used a little help down low from one of the weak side defenders.
Radner with his 3rd foul. Excuse me, and that's Kutzke picked up his 3rd foul there. And Pat Scully checks in for him. The 10 brink. Ort. Mason knocks it out of bounds. Skorich has been very quiet tonight. To Harley Reuter inside. Mason gets his hand on it. Reuter, Radner, and Mason get their hands on it.
Radner getting beat up a little bit underneath the basket.
Huntington Beach coaching staff warned by the referee. Rick Turner tells them not another word. Reuter trying to back out Radner. You aren't going to do that one. This game's going to get out of control quickly.
Yep. And they call him traveling. That's going to fire it up even more now. That'll get the Griffin student section going and get the gym on their feet.
Almost had our cameraman Paul Bauer run over right there, along with a couple cheerleaders, and Preston Richardson, the cameraman for Griffin yearbook, video yearbook. 10 brink. Spins away for Emmons. Skorich back to 10 brink. Top of the key for 3. He's short. He's been cold tonight. Scully to Emmons. 3:33 left. Capano.
Deflected.
Referee's kind of letting him play. I can't figure out the pattern here. Harley Reuter, short.
Not a good shot there by Harley. He didn't have a good grip on the ball. Kind of knuckleballed it.
Foul's going to go against Capano. Capano's going to come over to the sideline, talk to Eddie Quartermarsh. Wes Mitter checks in for him right now. Reuter back to Skorich. Skorich tries to pierce the middle. Can't get the roll. The ball just won't fall for Huntington Beach.
I think he cannot get a roll here.
3 or 4 of those baskets, and they're right back in this contest, but they couldn't get him tonight. Scully to the hoop. Back to Mitter. Mitter's hit 3 threes already. He's short on that one. Aldana's going to be called for the foul. Mitter makes the first free throw. He's going to get 3 of them. The junior guard. And that's his 8th point of the game. Going for the hat trick here at the free throw line.
Yep. And West sells that pretty good on that 3-point shot falling down to the court.
Rory Aldana doesn't think he fouled him. Huntington Beach coaching staff is going, why even get close to him on that 3-point play?
Part of what being a good shooter is you got to be able to sell it to the referees.
Turnover. Mitter comes away with it. And Scully does now. Pushes the ball up. Over to Jack Emmons. Emmons going to Michael Mason. He's short. Mitter with the ball. Back to Mason. Scully. Ball's moving fast. Good ball moving by Los Alamitos. 46-29 is our score. Aldana just holding Scully. They're not going to call it. Push it a little bit more. To Scully. Harley Reuter with the rebound. He falls down. Emmons steals it. Brian Ort and Pat Scully. Things getting a little chippy there. Eddie Quartermar's calling his team to come over quickly. Scully saying, my fault, my fault. Foul's gonna go against Pat Scully. Yeah, double technical.
Double technicals offsetting.
Emmons called for a foul. I think that's kind of a makeup just to kind of slow down the action because Emmons has not been on anybody's arm at all game.
A physical contest. Huntington Beach and Los Al is always a competitive match, though. Sunset League rivals. They are the closest school to Los Al in the Sunset League. So them in Marina.
I like Fountain Valley's drive, though. It's right up the freeway. There's a good Irish pub right next to it, too.
There's nothing wrong with arriving at Newport Harbor either.
Oh, no, that's not a bad one. Stick around for after the game. All right, Blake Skorich. Makes his first points of the night. James Noble, blocked by Luna. And Joshua Wright gets his first action, gets a rebound. 10 bring to Luna. Guarded by Radner. He's going to go to the hole. Mason comes across, gets a little arm, gets a little body. Got a Huntington Beach dad behind us is not too happy with the officiating.
Yeah.
Luna going for his fourth and fifth point of the night.
For it not being an exceptionally large crowd here, it's probably the noisiest crowd that we've had all season.
The Griffin fans are really getting into this.
Principal Lipton over there keeping a close eye on that first row of football players.
Yeah, he's watching the football players. It's the soccer girls that are making all the noise. I think they're working in tandem. Inside to Radner. Oh. Radner went up strong. Luna contested it.
One player we haven't seen much of in the second half is Ryan Hurst.
He had a third foul. And Eddie Quartermarch, coach, subs out. You get your third foul in the third quarter. I was so informed by some Los Al parents. Unbreakable rule. 2 fouls in the first half, you're out. 3 fouls in the third quarter.
No need to bring him in, I guess, yet. 16-point lead, a comfortable lead.
Radner. Michael Mason. A lot of action. 10 bring call for going over the back. Joshua Wright, the junior guard, is getting an earful from Coach Fabian Luna.
Now, one thing that's pretty clear here as we wind down the third quarter is the separation in talent between Los Al and Huntington Beach. I mean, Los Al is playing a really good game. They're well coached, they're scrappy, they're deep, and they're just clearly outplaying Huntington Beach here on both ends of the court.
Not a lot of Los Al turnovers.
Not a lot of turnovers at all. And that's one thing Los Al does very well is keep the turnovers to a minimum, hit a decent percentage, got a lot of fresh legs, and that creates a lot of problems for the opposing team. Various fans making their way out of the gym, feeling their Griffin's 18-point lead is in hand.
Doing their impression of Dodger fans.
Yeah, and Angel fans too. Arriving the third, leaving the seventh.
Luna overplays Noble, knocked it out of bounds. Quartermarsh is telling Noble, you got to keep going to the ball, just like a receiver in football. There was a lucky to get that one. Tyler Gibbon was. He and Scully were crossing. He had a lot of defenders in the same area. Scully in reverse over to Mason. Mason back to Mitter. Here's a three. No. Mason with a rebound. Very active tonight, Michael Mason. Looks like he is totally healthy. Scully to Mitter, 16 seconds left on the shot clock. To Tyler Gibbon, inside, yes. Tyler Gibbon with his 4th point.
Set up by a nice pass there by Wes Mitter.
Rory Aldana tries to do a reverse and he loses it.
Another Huntington Beach turnover.
About 4 or 5 that were unforced, and then the ones that were forced, tough to overcome that. .17 seconds left in the quarter. Griffin's going to go for one shot. Mitter to Capano. Capano, 7 seconds, over to Scully for the jumper. Junior Josh Wright knows he didn't do the smartest play there as he hits Scully, knocked him to the ground. Trying to do a little too much. Scully looking to extend the Los Al lead to 21 points here. He does so.
Kutsky and Kadlitz, the 2Ks, getting ready to check in for Griffins.
Paul Kadlitz, going to see his first action of the night. Yep. 6'5" junior forward. Scully going to get 3 free throws there, so he was beyond the mark. I didn't see that. Kutsky coming in for Capano. Why give him a foul? Possible. Scully makes 2 of 3. 2 seconds left. Go! Tenbrink from long range hits the rim. Well, that was one of his best shots from the outside all night.
Yeah.
Tenbrink has been scoring well for Huntington Beach.
Well, that was very quiet. That took a close game into a bit of a rout, the third quarter.
Griffins, who had a 9-point lead there, now had a 9-point lead. Now they are ahead by 22. Huntington Beach has not helped itself with turnovers, but the Griffin defense has been very good because they have kept some of the big scores for Huntington Beach, guys who have consistently hit 20 points at times, not all of them in the same game.
Los Al's just clearly a far superior team. And so, looking ahead, the Griffins are likely to go to 7-0 in Sunset League with 3 to play. They got one tough contest remaining. That's against Edison. So, for all intents and purposes, with a 2-game lead and 3 to go, they will capture, most likely, another Sunset League title.
I think Eddie Quartermarsh would like to get through the first 4 minutes of this quarter before breaking out the victory, rubber gum cigar.
Larry, this game is in the refrigerator.
The rubber gum cigar, the bubble gum cigar, excuse me. Mark Brothers says it's in the refrigerator. I have seen a 31-point comeback in this gym against a very good team, so I don't want to count it just yet. But I would not make any bets on it. Wes Mitter back to Scully. Scully guarded by Mason Luna into the corner to Morrison. 3 seconds called on Los Alamitos. Griffins worked 30 seconds off that clock, though. Skorich. Ball right through the hands of the sophomore, Ryan Morrison.
Get up, let's go. Get a count, Mace.
Over to Mitter. To Michael Mason, to Scully. To Mitter. Capano. To Tyler Given inside. To Michael Mason, the short jumper, no. Given, nice.
Oh,
nice tip, Tyler Given.
One-handed tap back.
Good athleticism shown right there. Given with his 6th point of the night. Harley Reuter tries to spin.
Yeah, it's not exactly the kind of defense Coach Quartermarsh was looking for out of Michael Mason, playing it with his hands as opposed to his feet.
That's a 10th team foul for Los Alamitos, so Huntington Beach will be shooting 2 shots the rest of the way. Harley Reuter. That's his 4th point of the half. He has 10 for the game. He's the leading scorer for Huntington Beach. Reuter.
Get out! Get out!
Mitter. Pounding the ball a little too much outside. Luna got close enough that the count went off.
Not initiating any action. 5-second rule.
22-point lead right now for Los Alamitos. 10 Brink. Fouls called on Wes Mitter. So if they keep coming down and getting fouled and that clock's not running, they could get back in this game quickly this way. But they have to make their free throws.
And now we have Ryan Hurst checking back into the game.
Michael Mason checks out, having turned in some very good minutes for Los Alamitos. He's a very active player. He's healthy.
Long and athletic.
10 Brink. Breaks that one. Scully. Lost it as he was trying to dribble up the court.
Coach Quartermarsh looking down the bench with his 22-point lead. Gonna maybe try to run in the remainder of the roster, but we're gonna get Emmons first.
Huntington Beach just can't buy a basket inside. Skorich, good hustle. Puts it up. No. Off of Reuter's hands.
Yeah, between the turnovers and the low shooting percentage, that has been the death of the Oilers. But give the Griffins credit. Some solid defense.
They haven't given up any easy shots at all. Capano easily breaks that press. Over to Emmons. Back to Hurst. Hurst gives it back to Capano. They reset. 25 seconds left on the shot clock here. Emmons to Hurst. Tyler Given fighting to get position down below. Not necessary as Hurst hits that little short jumper. That is his first basket of the second half. Emmons knocks it away again.
Ow.
Floor burns for Jack Emmons. And his back leg hit the out of bounds line. Looks like Emmons may have hurt his upper thigh there, which is not good news. He does some damage there. He's limping.
And now they're getting sloppy.
Wes Mitter. Nice soft touch there for Wes Mitter. That's his 11th point of the night.
Efficient shooting, too.
Lori Aldana somehow gets inside, over to Ort. Ort scores his first basket of the night. Tyler Given. No. Reuter pulls it away from Hurst. Not many people do that. Jack Emmons steals it again.
And he's all over the place.
I know.
Sunset League Defensive Player of the Year right there.
I think you're probably right. Just talking with his parents last week. They're saying his goal was to try and get up in the all-time list of Los Al steals. He's got a long way of going. As good as Jack, and Jack is one of the best I've ever seen. I've been around here a long time. Ali Tan.
I was going to say, there was a kid that played here, last name of Tom.
Ali Tan went and played from Turkey.
Yeah.
And played here a few years, moved here. Underclassman, played here for a couple of years. Now a coach at UC Irvine, assistant basketball coach. But is at Davidson, set the all-time record for the Southern Conference. Holds the school record for assists and steals. Led Los Al to the CIF semifinals in what, 96. Jeremy Vandervoort and he were the two top players there. Tenbrink almost loses that one. Ort dribbles it out of bounds. It's like the old Boston Gardens. They don't know where the bad bounces are on the floor here, I guess, in the parquet. All right, I think we can light up that victory rubber bubblegum cigar.
You're about 4 minutes late.
I'm just a little more conservative than you are. Wes Mitter, no. Emmons went for the steal. Tenbrink from the top of the key.
Got a nice looking jumper though. He's going to be a factor next year. We'll keep an eye on him.
He's a good player.
He's a player. Nice looking jumper. Tall, lanky. Only a junior.
Griffin coaching staff has a lot of respect for him. He just had a bad shooting day today. Emmons being guarded by Richard Pham. Gets the ball up the court. Goes to the lay-in. Oh. Yes. Emmons getting a little hyper right there. Somebody must have said something to him on the court. Eddie Cordemarch was not a happy man, having seen that.
Huntington Beach clearing its bench as well.
Khalid Washington is going to check into the game. I mentioned Derek Sampley checked into the game, a crowd favorite here. Senior guard. Capano checks out. Hurst checks out. Paul Kadlitz checks in along with Khalid Washington. 3:50 left. 64-37 is our score. Emmons can't convert the three-point play. Michael Ferruya tries to throw it inside, throws it away. Matt Levinson couldn't handle the hot pass. Darren Kusamoto checks in for Los Alamitos. The point guard position. He's here with Sampling, Khalil Asali, Paul Cadlitz, and Khalid Washington. 3:32 left. Baseline jumper for Washington, no good.
Trying to show off some skills there. Not bad for a sophomore.
Got a nice shot. Good defense. Asali, good pressure. .309 left. This will move Los Alamitos to 7-0. Huntington Beach will be 4-3. .257. So Los Alamitos goes to Harbor on Friday night.
That ought to be a relatively easy contest for the Griffins.
You hate to say a gimme, but
Newport's lost 13 in a row. They had a mid-season coaching change. They're getting stomped by everybody. They got stomped here when the Griffins played them a few weeks ago. But you never know when you go on somebody else's court. You take them lightly, and it's a Friday night.
It's a friendly gym for Newport there.
Yep.
Old-fashioned gym.
But having said
Quonset
all
hut
that,
style.
Griffin's got to be favored by 20 if there was a line.
And if Huntington Beach beats Edison, that clinches the championship for Los Alamitos. They'll host Fountain Valley next Tuesday. Then go on the road against Edison next Thursday. Next Tuesday will be our final Sunset League broadcast of the year, and that will be senior night for Los Alamitos. Sampley, nice pass to Asali. Both teams are in the bonus. Two-shot foul didn't matter anyway there, but a lot of the fans have filtered out. By the end of this game, I think we may be down to
you and I.
Girlfriends and parents.
Johnny Vitar, you and I,
and Eddie Quartermarsh's parents.
And
Dennis and Kathy.
Eddie's parents.
And maybe any other cousins he has here, his fiancée.
And I suspect Dr. Grant Liffen will be around as well. Spencer Sayre making his first appearance in the game. Former NJV All-Star.
He's a junior.
Number 44 on the court. Another one wearing the long sleeves.
Skip pass. Kusamoto running all over the court. Khalid Washington runs down the rebound. Kusamoto brings the ball off the court. Going against Faruya. Sampley from outside. Three. No! Sayre over the back. .143 left. 66-37 is our score.
All the Griffins getting into the game. That's always good to see. Headed for a 30-point blowout here of the Oilers. So players of the game.
You know, Michael Mason's up there for me.
Yeah, I thought he had an exceptional game. I thought Wes Mitter had a nice game as well.
Wes Mitter did have a good game.
Jack Emmons had a phenomenal game.
Mason has 8 points. Mitter has 11 points. Such balanced scoring for Los Al.
Yeah.
Hard to pick.
For our post-game interview, we haven't spoken to Mitter or Mason, or we did speak to Mason.
We did speak to Mason.
We haven't spoken to Mitter.
We'll give him a shot. See if he's available. You know, all his fans, he may be burdened with.
Could have the senior Derek Sampley.
Sayre called for going over the back.
Getting himself inserted in the game quickly, picking up a couple of fouls. Los Al seems to be playing really well right now as they finish up the second half of the Sunset League, and all eyes will be on that CIF, the playoff rounds that will begin in about 2 weeks from tonight.
3 weeks.
3 weeks from tonight.
They have a week off.
3 weeks from tonight. So when they win out in the Sunset League, they're most likely going to get an action.
No, you could be right. I'm
third place.
I think you're right, actually. We're in February already. I forgot how quickly the year's gone already. A little miscommunication there. They're smiling now. I doubt they would have been smiling if it was the first quarter. Sampley knocks it free. Last 3 minutes have taken over at 12. A lot of fouls called.
The refs need to let this thing play out.
Derek Quinn with some points on the board. 6'0" senior guard. Khalid Washington. Over to Kusamoto. Back to Washington. Furuya. A little aggressive there. Making the most of his minutes. .42 seconds left.
He's a good-looking player, this Khalid Washington. I'm going to make a little prediction that in a couple of years, he's going to hang up some nice points and find himself maybe with some D1 schools knocking on his door.
Body-wise, he reminds me a little of Landry Fields. The long legs.
He's got a lot of game. I mean,
good hustle by Derek Sampley running down that ball. Brings the crowd. He's going for three. Oh, no. Washington was way up there on that rebound, though. Mentioned Landry Fields. On that team that won the CIF in 2006 was Landry. Obviously got most of the attention. Sunset League Player of the Year, CIF Player of the Year. But we also had Cameron Jones, who just graduated from Northern Arizona, had a tryout with the Miami Heat this year. He's playing for Fort Wayne Mad Ants of the Development League and doing very well there. You can catch his games on the NBA Center Court, NBA.com. But there was another player on that team, often overlooked, but he was the defensive specialist, Charles Hinkle. Who is now averaging over 20 points a game as a senior at George Washington.
Yeah, that was a loaded squad.
Hinkle is one of those guys. He was a left-hander, could hit the baseline, hit a big key basket against Edison that actually gave him the championship that year in final seconds. Sampley entertaining the crowd here in the closing seconds. But Hinkle went to a school to prepare him for college in Maine. Then he went to Vanderbilt, transferred out of there after a year, went to American. He sat out a year at Vanderbilt before he played. And then he went to American, injured himself. So he's basically like he's a 6-year senior right now. And he was a defensive player, and they needed a scorer. The coach told him to step up. He's averaging like around 24 points a game at American University in the contention for their conference championship right now. Just saw a write-up on him in the Washington Post, and CBS Sports just had one too. He's doing very well.
Yeah, Los Al was loaded there for about 5 straight years, and then they reloaded with the big guys, and Corbin Moore and Clint Amberry.
Renzo Maggi was a great defensive player that year.
Yeah, the year they won it at the.
He was the most valuable player in their CIF championship game.
Yeah, the Arrowhead Pond, formerly known as the Arrowhead Pond.
And he was a scholarship tennis player at Loyola. Final seconds here as Toledo Washington is just going to let it run out. 68-42 is our final. The Griffins go to 7-0 in the Sunset League. They have clinched a CIF berth, and more than likely have clinched second place. And who knows? Huntington Beach, I think, is going to be ready to play Edison on Friday. They're not going to let this happen.
That was.
They just got edged in overtime last time.
Clearly a lopsided win by the Griffins. The Griffins played well. We've been saying all night, you know, when they go 12, 13 deep on the bench and they all contribute, that's tough to beat. That is tough to beat.
Teams just walked by. I saw Jason Couch was in street clothes. I guess he's been injured. Didn't notice that.
He got a little hip injury that he's had for most of the season, is why we haven't seen him on the court.
All right. We're going to take a quick short break here. I want to thank some of the sponsors before we do, though, who made this broadcast possible. Of course, CI Solutions, Mark Cole and CI Solutions. Thank them. And former classmate of yours, right, Mark?
Yes, class of 78.
One of the top Griffin classes, along with the other ones that graduated, too. And Kim Archer, first team real estate. Another Griffin grad, is the parent of Griffin grads as well. Also want to thank Dan Turan, CPA extraordinaire. If you want to raise some money for your organization, give Dan a call. He'll give back 25% of his tax preparation fees. If you refer a client to him and use Dan, they'll donate 25% of the tax prep fees back to your organization. Call them right now, mention basketball, and they will do that for the basketball program. So give them a call, 562-795-5022. Remember, this fundraiser is available to any other local youth organization. All right, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back with some interviews after this.
Quit playing around and clean out the garage.
Quit playing around, huh? I'll show her. Let's go, Joe.
Nice.
Clean out your garage and sell Play It Again Sports, your gently used sports and fitness gear.
Lissac Insurance Services has been serving your area for over 20 years. Our friendly staff will work with you to come up with a policy that works best for you. We work with Mercury, Safeco, Progressive, Fireman's Fund, and the Hartford. We offer coverage for auto and home insurance for homeowners, condos, and renters. We also offer commercial and business insurance, including commercial property, general liability, and more. Call Worthington Lissac Insurance Services at 562-795-5744.
Setting up your home with interior lighting can really be a major task. That's where McNally Electric's new website can help. Its practical and simple layout, along with its amazing search engine, allows you to sort by lighting type, style, dimension, and other factors that could help you with your decisions. Of course, McNally Electric's lighting consultants are always ready to assist you at any time. Visit our showroom in Los Alamitos, where we have a selection of over 200 vendors. We have what you're looking for. McNally Electric, affordable, quality lighting.
Pretend you like us. All right, we are back at the Los Alamitos High School Gymnasium, where the Griffins have just dispatched the Huntington Beach Oilers 65, whatever it was. I forgot already. Anyway, another convincing win for Los Alamitos, and joining us are Chad Kutzke and Wes Mitter.